not to forget to hit that like button. I need you not to forget to drop a comment in the comment section. And most importantly, most of all, I need y'all not to forget to hit that subscribe button to my channel. You feel me? Yo, what's up? It's your boy, Kupz Da Universe, aka Petey Mosberg, aka Poet Lounge. You already know what's going on. I hope everybody's good. I was just doing some research, and we're going to have a little discussion really quickly about how water can overflow or can recede from area. Now, real quickly, I was looking at the moon.
I see the truth and it's kind of bizarre.
I look at Mars.
Government pulling on strings, guitars. Christ look at you and don't know who you are.
You know? And you just see a planet with craters and holes all over the place. You know what I'm saying? If you was there, it would look more like mountains and valleys. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't know if Mars had water and it got away from there or whatever. But let's be for real here. Water got to the planet due to comets, meteors, flying pieces of ice, floating in space, flying through space, hitting the planets in its earliest stages of development, depositing water here inside of the planet. As the planet cools down, the planet started to allow these waters to release through cracks, through crevices, through pressure from underground, steam, because it was still lava, still mantle inside, it's still molten liquid rock, right? Inside of the cooler rock, right? Which was the core, the crust. More water came from that aspect because there's more water on the planet than it is land. Now, why I say that is because the world has us under this perception that the continents was together, they was one, and then they shifted apart, right? They was one, but it's not because they shifted apart why they're not one now. You see what I'm saying? The water can overtake a place and it can recede. Water is not only stored in ice caps. Water is not only stored in clouds due to evaporation and the cloud cycle and then the whole rain cycle. Water is controlled. The water levels is controlled by the seabed. So the seabed rocks, minerals get pushed out of the seabed through to steam, like volcanic heat, pushing these out, and these overlap each other over time, raising the seabed, hence raising the sea level, and so forth. When it collapses into caverns and such, you know what I'm saying? Then the water level lowers. There was periods in history, ages in history, where the planet was completely covered by water. This was the earliest stages of history, yes. But there was a stage where the land was completely covered by water. Completely. This is when marine life really throve. If there was an Atlantis and it's over here in North America, how a lot of people say, this would be the time when it existed. Because North America as a whole, not even just North America, Canada and South America and Australia and Europe was underwater. So the water levels really don't have nothing to do with climate change, more so that the over time, the seabed rises and sinks due to earthquakes and due to the sediment coming out of it. All right. So I want to say this because they'll have you thinking that the continents drift. Like if you could swim under the continent. You can't swim under a continent. If you swim under like the sea, the shore is where it's at until you have the cliff. That shows you that the water overtakes the land. Now, the way the land was connected was when the water recedes in certain places, land appears because the water comes off of the land. It no longer covers the land. And in this appearance, it makes it appear like a land bridge. So what people don't know is that at a point in time, there was a land bridge to Africa, from Africa to South America. You see what I'm saying? The water levels overtake these areas in certain places. The seabeds collapse in certain places and they raise in certain places. So don't let them tell you that you drift all over the place, because then your planet, then your continent would have the ability to drift closer to Asia to the point where the Pacific Ocean becomes on the East Coast, right? And the Indian Ocean is on the West Coast. The silly. It never will happen because the continents never drifted. It's just water overtakes the land in low level places. So where there would be deep ass valleys, right? That you would have to climb down and move across to get to the other side. There will be water overtaking those areas. That's too low for the water at that point in time. You see what I'm saying? Just something to think about, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people are under these matrix presumptions, and these matrix presumptions cause people to create whole religions based on them. And it'd be wrong. The sun don't rise over the planet, man. The planet rotates around the equator of the sun, man. So anybody that's talking about shit rising and setting and underworld, this is not even that. It's your perception was wrong. Where you thought you was up was actually sideways. So it changes everything. Yo, it's your boy Power Lounge, aka Petey Mosberg, aka Kupz Da Universe. Quick water lesson on how water recedes and how it overtakes land and how land connects. All right, y'all take care. Everybody have love, peace, blessings, light, mind, spirit.